Hi everyone, welcome to Paula's garden. Let's pick the grapes. I am outside, so you're gonna hear some occasional things, like a plane going by or a car. So expect that. Seeing quite a few grapes in there. After we harvest the grapes, I will then trim her up for winter and give her some fertilizer, and she'll be all set till next spring. We picked the grapes. Yay! I left a few for the birds and the deer. We still have 60 cups from last year in the freezer because we had such a huge crop. And I haven't measured out what I just picked, but I will do that when I get back in the house. Concord Grapes. Because we have so many frozen grapes in the freezer that I can still use for jams and jellies this year, I decided to be picky and leave even more for the deer or any other animal that may want to eat them. And I left all the green ones and buggy ones behind. All right, be safe. While I was taking care of the grapes, Jason had about an hour and 45 minutes till dark, so he decided to go get some hunting in. Flash freezing some grapes to go in the freezer for later. Still picking peppers. 40 degrees at night, 50s during the day, and these plants are still going, and I'm just gonna keep picking. Cayennes. And the poblano plants just keep blooming. More green peppers starting to turn red. And more jalapenos. And more cayenne peppers are turning red. We're going to pick some more of the yellow Scotch bonnets today. And we're going to let some of these other ones turn red. So now we'll have green and yellow and red Scotch bonnet for our upcoming recipes. I'm going to leave the other ones on to turn red. And there's still green ones going to turn yellow. The Armageddon, the last one, turned red. So we'll get that picked too. This time in October is when I decide which pepper plants I want to bring inside and make a house plant. Don't think that you can't transplant them into a nice big pot and have fresh veggies all winter long, because you can. Just look at all the new peppers on these plants. They're just going to keep going. We haven't had a frost yet. A bunch of cayenne peppers, still green, waiting for them to turn red. We picked and ate a lot of green jalapenos, did a bunch of canned up jars, and now I'm waiting for these all to turn red so we can make hot sriracha sauce. We love hot sauces here. And we still have celery growing. I cut it back 3 times and here it is again. More celery for the freezer. Kale is one of those plants that will come back every year. Our last one lasted for 5 years. So I'm hoping that these 5 plants, that maybe at least 3 of them will come back next year. We literally pick kale all winter long, even with it covered with snow. Kale is a phenomenal plant to have in your garden. It's so good for you. Kale. If you haven't already seen one of the recipes that we make with kale chips, I'll also put that at the end of the video for you so you can check it out. If you haven't already tried our Scotch bonnet pineapple salsa, oh, you dump that onto some cream cheese, let me tell you what. And we also have our Scotch bonnet mango hot sauce. I'll link those at the end. Beans. The beans are definitely starting to die off now. So we're still picking beans, but they're definitely starting to die back a little bit. And these are all going to be seeds for next year. I'm just letting them dry up right on the vine. That purple artichoke is just gorgeous. Soon we'll be harvesting some seeds. We decided to dehydrate some of the Armageddon hot pepper. So we're going to make some powder out of that after it's all dehydrated. And that's going to be awesome in sour cream for a dip. Okay, they're dehydrated and they're nice and crispy and dry. And now I'm going to make them into a powder. We make our own powders with all of our hot peppers. And now our newest one, Hot Armageddon. We're going to give this a try. Dehydrating more cayenne peppers. Dehydrating more Scotch bonnets.